I was fat for a bit. There was a time where I was carrying some extra pounds for a bit. Granted, I went through some shit, but I was carrying some extra pounds for a bit. And now I'm feeling good and I'm getting fit. So I just wanted to share my experience with you guys of how I lost over 50 pounds in the span of the year, all while eating big globs of butter, as you see on the top of my haddock dinner. And I thought we could eat and chat a little bit. Those holiday season vibes. I love it. I hope you guys are feeling amazing and you're having fun and you're relaxing and taking care of yourselves. So if you feel like hearing me chat about being fat and losing weight and feeling better, then let's hang out. There's really nothing like ice cold seltzer water. And we also need our rose water because rose water makes me calm. Rose water makes me refreshed and makes me feel good. I highly suggest you try out rose water in your life. But we got some stuffed haddock with big globs of butter and green beans and butternut squash. So I am ready for this. So you guys, from the end of 2020 to kind of the beginning of 2022 to the middle of 2022, I was in my heavy era. I'm not trying to be offensive when I say fat, okay? Please. I wasn't feeling good. I had extra weight on me. I was always kind of a slim, slender, like slim but have curves on me person, and I was vegan. You guys know the vegan era, the cancer era. I was a cancer patient and a vegan, and I probably got down, well, my lowest was like 100 pounds, right? And then I was like 115, 120 pounds all throughout cancer. And after chemotherapy and cancer and leaving veganism, I rebounded and ate everything under the sun, of course, because I was like, ooh, I can finally eat food again and not be in my crazy ED suffering ways. So I was eating all the food, but I was also a little depresso espresso girl in 2021. So I think when you're just like sad and depressed and you're using food for comfort, that's when you can definitely gain weight fast. So I gained a lot of weight in 2021. I probably gained like 60 pounds, 50, 60 pounds. And I think I remember my heaviest weight was like 190 or so, maybe even like 192 pounds. And I was like in shock because I'd never been that weight in my life. Honestly, I don't think the number on a scale matters at all. I don't use the scale, guys, in life. Like I check when I go to the doctor, or like randomly I could check like once every few months, but I don't believe the weight actually means anything. I think it's all about how you feel and all about how you look and your body composition and muscle tone and all of that stuff. This stuffed haddock's really good. Seltzer water, Kangen water, rose water. So I decided to go on a fitness journey and more of a health focused journey in 2022. After eating like anything and everything, leaving veganism, junk food, and like everything, I kind of just got more into like whole foods eating. And in 2022 to now 2023, I feel like I am looking my best. Obviously, we all always want to progress, but I'm looking and feeling my best than I have in all of my 20s. And losing weight really starts out with thinking long term, you know? Fitness, health, food, our self-care should be a lifelong, long-term mindset. And quick fixes are really damaging, and they won't give you the glow and the happiness that you want long term. Like, I see all these girls and men too that are like going on the Ozempic trend right now. I don't really know anything about Ozempic, but it's kind of scary in a way, because it's like they're going on this drug to lose the weight. Granted, I understand some people need things as jump starts. Like, I'm not hating on that, but it's just like this trending thing right now. And they go on this stuff to lose weight, but it's not like you're gonna be on this medication for the rest of your life. So what are you gonna do when you get off it, when you haven't built that self-love, that self-care, that daily devotion in the things that you want to do to take care of yourself on a daily basis? So if you get off it, are you just gonna jump back into your old ways, you know? Anyways, I don't think quick fixes are the answer. And when you really start to devote yourself on a daily basis to taking care of you and focusing on you, in a year, you can do so much. I feel like I am a different version of myself, you know, and I'll share pictures and videos of when I was in my fat phase, and you really can do so much within that year. You really can do so much within just a year, just within 6 months, just within 3 months. And releasing the idea of a quick fix, releasing the idea of perfection is, I think, what helps. I know sometimes it's hard for us to have that long-term mindset, but like, what is the rush when, if you've tried quick fixes and fasts and cleanses and all these things in the past, ultimately it's just kept you stuck and in the same cycle, then trying just to have a healthy lifestyle overall, I found was like the most important thing for me. But the food and the fitness is really everything, you know. I eat really good food and I lost 50-60 pounds easily and effortlessly. Every day I eat meat, I eat bacon, I eat butter, you know. Mostly I eat red meat, I eat seafood, I eat bacon and butter, and I eat eggs, and I eat sausages. So all these foods that people label as like fatty or unhealthy, they are giving me the body of my dreams and giving me the energy of my dreams, the vitality of my dreams. And you really need to find foods that you will eat on a consistent basis that are gonna make you feel good. Yeah, I eat treats, I eat junk food, but my main focus of my food is nutrient dense animal products and some fruit and veg. Excuse me. And then when I want to eat the treat and processed stuff, I do it, and it's no issue. And it's no issue because the foundation of my food is so rich with these protein, fat, life-giving foods. And I know I've talked about it plenty of times, you know, but the more protein that you can get in your diet coming from whole foods like these animal products, you will be crazily satisfied. And doing that made all cravings in my life go away, any mental fixation around food go away, because I was actually properly nourishing myself. So I never really have cravings. If I see a treat and I'm like, yeah, sure, like I'll have that, but my mind doesn't even give a fuck. It doesn't give a fuck about food anymore, you know? And as a vegan, that was, it controlled my life, food. So it's like, because I have such nutrient dense, protein rich foods in my diet every single day, I'm just constantly satisfied. Like, I even was thinking about Christmas and I'm like, what do I even want? Like, it doesn't even matter, you know, because everything is going to be good regardless. And like, I just think of like past versions of Kaylee who would like have to worry about, oh, what are we going to eat on the holidays? Like, who gives a fuck? Like, as long as you got your meat and then you got some treats on the side, like, you're good, right? Find your food. The next thing, I know a lot of people don't have Kangen water in their life. In 2022, I started my like fitness glow up true journey, and I didn't start having my Kangen water until the summer of 2023, and now it's December of 2023. So I've been on Kangen water for 5 or 6 months. I haven't even talked about it on social media really, but it has really made me even more, I feel, glowy, slim, slender, reduced inflammation in my body, and it's just leveled me up even more. And it's because it's alkaline, hydrating, ionized, beautiful living water. I love you so much. But even if you aren't on a water like Kangen water, because it's very specific, if you can try to source high quality water, I would really suggest that, because if you're like me, man, there's no one I know that drinks more water than me, okay? And a lot of times the tap water, the plastic polluted water that we're drinking, we don't really realize how it affects us or messes with us until we start drinking higher quality water, and then we're like, oh, this is how I'm supposed to feel, this is how hydrated I'm supposed to be. And if you look online, there's a website that'll show you what's in your local tap water, and it can be kind of scary. You know, losing 50-60 pounds, wasn't like this one magic thing that did it, right? It was the food, it was the water, it was the gym, it was the sleep that I get every night, and the self-care, overall beauty, love things that I do for myself. And it's all about the daily devotion of doing those things. I go to bed, if I have control over it and I can, and I'm not out doing something, I'll be in bed before 9 o'clock every night. Sleep is the most important thing for the glow up journey. And, you know, get on your skincare, girlies, do whatever like self-care things that you feel called to make you feel better. That'll just help with the overall process of losing weight, because, excuse me, if you can get your mindset more off of, oh, I need to lose the weight, I need to lose the weight, and instead you just start nourishing yourselves in all the ways, of course with the food, with the water, with the sleep, with the fitness, but also with other beautiful like feminine practices that you're called to, with whatever self-care you're called to. Sauna therapy, massage, journal, get freaky with your guy, like whatever it is, dance, stretch, yoga, all the things. When we can put our focus on all the other things, put the focus on our passion projects, put the focus on our family, put the focus on our work, and in truly filling up our feminine, beautiful cup, then I think the weight loss also just comes very easily and effortlessly that way, because you're no longer thinking about it. But you need to get the food right, you need to get your protein in and get the food in, because that's the only way that you're gonna stop fixating on food, is if you actually nourish yourself. That's the foundation, that's the baseline, is nourishment and fitness, and then everything else should be your focus, because once you get the food and the fitness down, it's just your life, you know? It's just second nature, and you don't think about it anymore. The gym for me is my happy place, one of my many happy places, but it's my sanctuary. The gym is my therapy. Working out is one of the most important things that we need to do. And I'm not saying if you have a bunch of weight that you need to go hard, but again, a devotional practice for yourself to show up in whatever form of exercise that you can. For me, losing the 50, 60 pounds, I was in the gym. Some weeks I was only in the gym once a week. Some weeks I was in the gym 5 or so times a week, 5 times a week, you know? It always would range and fluctuate. I'm a woman, we fluctuate, we need rest, we need more rest than men, okay? So you need to rest and take care of yourself. But when you do feel that call, you need to get in the gym. You need to have your divine discipline. It's all about divine discipline because, you know, motivation is fleeting. I do believe we should always motivate and empower ourselves. Like, it's so important to do so, but motivation's a fleeting friend, okay? Divine discipline is the daddy that you can rely on. It's the daddy that is there for you, okay? And it's the daddy that you might not want to deal with all the time, but you still need him in your life, okay? I don't know, but we have to develop discipline. And discipline's freedom, you know? Discipline is so beautiful. And it's not a form of self-harm, self-punishment, or perfectionism, or that you have to be the best, or you have to do this, and you have to do that. No, fuck that shit. But we all have things in our life that we know we need to do to take care of ourselves, to level ourselves up, to better ourselves. It's gonna be different for me and for you. It's gonna be different for me and for you. You know, I can tell you the outline of the things that I did to lose 60 pounds, and I do think they're so effing important. But ultimately, you gotta listen within, and it is given. You have to listen within and ask yourself how you need to proceed, what steps you need to take in order to lose that weight, to feel better, to improve your life, to go after your passions, etc., etc. You are always the one who has the answers you need. And I'm so grateful to be able to just chat and have videos like this where we all can relate to one another, where we all can share our experiences and get help and get resources. And learning is so important. Learning how to take care of yourself is so important. But at the end of the day, you just have to listen to your heart, and it will guide the way, guys. It will guide the way. Oh, I love you guys so much. Fitness though, fitness and the food, man, and the sleep, it's just, it sounds like simple, but it does become simple once you do it for a while. Then it's just second nature, like I said. You want to give yourself grace in life. We all do. We all need to give ourselves grace. But you also got to get going. And also understand that life has seasons. And if you're in a low and if you're not feeling good in your body, you can change that. And you can use that energy of feeling low, of feeling fat, of feeling sick, of feeling not optimal to propel yourself, baby. And when you can harness that low energy to propel yourself forward, to level yourself up, there's nothing more motivating than that. There's nothing else you need for motivation than to watch yourself transform. Nothing more, because that is the most beautiful, empowering gift that you can give to yourself and that you deserve to give to yourself. Because like I say, and like many do, no one's coming to save us besides ourselves. But we do also get help from the angels and God, in my opinion. So yeah, I was bigger for a bit, a good year and a half or so of my life, and I honestly felt like shit. I tried to still do the most, but I couldn't really do the most when I was feeling horrible, you know? You want to do the most, but you feel like shit in your body, and you feel like you don't look good, and then it's like, ugh, it's hard. I send you guys love for this holiday season, where 2023 it all comes in for you and me. In 2024 you can choose to soar and receive even more. It's never too late to feel good. Trust me, I know. Bye guys.